As cooler weather approaches, it's time to gear up with Red Wing shoes. Hi, Teresa here from the Fargo Red Wing Shoe Store. Keep your feet warm, dry, and comfortable this season with our premium selection of work boots designed for the toughest conditions. Whether you're working outdoors or enjoying an adventure, Red Wing Shoes has you covered with durable insulated footwear. 3003 Main Avenue in Fargo, Red Wing Shoes for ultimate durability.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's November 4th, Election Day. We'll talk about some Election Day headlines here in a moment. Plus, we'll get your Election Day forecast. You might need an umbrella when you head out later today. Lots to talk about. Want to remind you first, though, before we get started, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning right around this time. It stays on your feed, though, throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you or listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, starting off dry, I guess fairly mild for this morning. It's chilly out there, but we're really looking towards this evening for some rain showers.
Yes. So we'll see this little cluster of showers build its way in from the west. Places like Jamestown, Devils Lake, you'll see it first, something around 2, 3 o'clock likely. As the kids head home from school, they might notice some raindrops. Slides its way into the valley, anything between about 3 to 5 p.m. So we'll see this for the evening drive here in Fargo, likely to at least. Not everywhere, we'll see rain today. Scattered, very light rain tallies up to maybe 1/10 of an inch, so a few hundredths is most likely, and then pushes onto the Minnesota side to finish out this evening, gone by bedtime. Quick little pass and some very light rain. Cloudy skies, not much for a wind. That's a nice shake up from yesterday. It was kind of breezy. Turning around to the north today at 5 to 15 miles an hour. And highs near 50, so we're not worried about snow or anything of that sort for today. Sunshine tomorrow. If you have something to do outside, tomorrow's the day to do it. We have decent temperatures on Thursday. We're still near 50, but it's going to be windy and cloudy, and then still some spotty showers around with clipper number 1 on Thursday into Friday. Yes, that means there is a number 2. Thursday night into Friday, spotty showers, mixes in a couple of flurries on Friday morning, but no big accumulation or impact whatsoever out of that. This is all very light. What that clipper does do is brings in a shot at some colder air. Temperatures near 50 for the first few days of the week here. By Friday, we struggle to make it out of the 30s for your daytime highs. We'll be stuck mid to upper 30s. So that colder air is then locked in place as clipper number 2 slides in. And that's the one that's going to bring the potential for our first accumulating snow of the season. Likely to start off as kind of a rain-snow mix, then switch over to snow. There'll be some melting on impact to start until eventually that colder air kind of wins out. And then I do expect a couple of inches here and there through Friday night into Saturday morning. It's too soon for a perfect snowfall forecast. So if you're seeing snow maps out there, just ignore them for now. This moves in Friday night, so we still have all of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to go until we see this move in. I'm pretty confident in the timing, Friday night into Saturday. I'm confident that that colder air is there and that we will see snow in spots. Some spots will need to shovel probably on Saturday. I'm not confident in like exact placement and when that rain snow line moves in and when that transition happens and what the temperature is when that happens. All of that is still a big old question mark at this point. Probably a couple of inches in spots, maybe some road impacts on Saturday morning. Those are things that we'll watch out for. Not a huge snowstorm, not a Colorado low, not going to shut anything down. But it is our first little shock to the system that winter is coming. Okay, we keep it cold then. The system moves out Saturday, midday, afternoon, evening, something like that, depending on your location. We're cold though, still. Sunday and Monday with your highs stuck in the 30s for the first couple days of next week. Get out the winter coat. It's time.
It's that time of year.
Yep. I did get it out for the first time for trick-or-treating on Friday. I was like, I don't want to be cold. I'm just going to wear my winter coat. Why not? And now it's in the entryway closet and it's ready to go for the winter.
My parents are coming up for the weekend to go to the Jeff Dunn show at the Shield Center. But I told them, bring your coats because it's going to be cold.
Yeah, well, and you always got to park in the back and then you walk. And I swear it's -20 when you're walking into Shields Arena no matter what time of year it is. It is always cold.
And windy.
Or walking into the Ralph. Like those are two situations where it just...
I've never gone to a UND hockey game
where it's been a comfortable walk into the Ralph. Yes. Certainly.
Yeah, I think last time I went there was like -20.
It always is. I swear it could be June and it's cold and windy when you're walking into the Ralph. It's part of the experience.
All right. It's all part of it. Thanks, Lydia.
Love that. Okay, well, like we mentioned right off the top, it is Election Day, and voters in our area will be casting ballots on quite a few school referendums. It's going to be a busy day. In Moorhead, a big one, voters will be answering 2 questions, both on school funding. Question 1 is $4.37 million in an operating levy over 10 years. Question 2 is a capital projects levy of $1.5 million, also for 10 years. You may remember voters rejected the last referendum in 2024. And since then, the district says it's made $4 million in cuts and could face another $5 million if these questions fail.
So you can vote from 7 to 8 today, and there's also going to be votes happening in 8 other districts throughout the day, throughout the region. So if you have questions about polling times, polling locations, polling places, what you're voting on, all that kind of stuff, check in with your school district's information on their websites. That'll be all specific to your district. And the state of Minnesota also has a website to help you find your polling location. That would be pollfinder.sos.mn.gov. And we'll have team coverage tonight on WDAY News at 10 of all the results of all these referendums. Yep. And then we'll follow up on all that tomorrow morning on First News. So make sure to join us for that stuff.
Yeah, big day. In other news this morning, a 19-year-old from Hankinson is facing a DUI charge after rolling his car. The crash happened just after 10 Monday night, just east of the Dakota Magic Casino. The driver, Ethan Perales, lost control, went into the ditch. Both him and his passenger suffered minor injuries, but neither were taken to the hospital. Perales was arrested for DUI.
An autopsy is being done to figure out the cause of a man's death whose body was found inside of a car outside of a South Fargo church. Officers were called to do a welfare check on a white sedan outside of St. John Lutheran Church Monday afternoon. Police say they found evidence of a small fire inside of the car, but they do not suspect any foul play. Officers found the body of a 32-year-old man with no permanent address. His name will be released once they notify his family.
If you drive to work by taking the interstate in Fargo this morning or anytime today, you might see some DOT crews, some slowdowns as well. They're going to be out sweeping both I-29 and I-94. It's just started, so started around 8 this morning. Should be done, though, by 5 this afternoon.
All right, breaking news this morning. Former Vice President Dick Cheney has died at the age of 84. Cheney served as Vice President under George W. Bush from 2001 to 2009. Before that, he served as the White House Chief of Staff under Gerald Ford and Defense Secretary under George H.W. Bush. Cheney suffered from heart problems for much of his life. He survived a series of heart attacks and had a heart transplant in 2012. His family says he did die from complications of pneumonia and cardiovascular disease.
Of course, GMA has been doing, mass coverage this morning, and we'll continue to do some, local ties, I'm sure, throughout the day on WDAY News. Hot Mic is coming up this morning, 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. Today, Dom is talking about the opening night of the college basketball season. It was a thrilling one for both the Bison teams. Highlights of games from Northern Iowa and Oregon State. Plus, history is on the line in Moorhead this weekend as Dragon wide receiver Gage Florence could be the NCAA leader in receptions. His head coach, Steve Lockway, will join the show to preview the game. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get it all access past our website, inforum.com. Just go to inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal.
And join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning. Special appearance today by
me. I'll be on at 11. Join us then.
And will Robert be on today, too? I'm not sure.
That's a great question. Someone will do the weather, though.
Bobby Pointer will be on this morning. All right, so our next newscast at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
And join us again tomorrow morning on First News, 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls, thanks to support from our digital subscribers. If you subscribe, thank you. If you don't, visit inforum.com/subscribe for our introductory offer, just $2 for 6 months.